Une cérémonie d'attribution de noms ivoiriens à des Noirs Américains descendants d'Ivoiriens a été organisée ce samedi 6 août 2017 dans l'immeuble Civic Building at Veteran Plaza à Silver Spring dans l'État du Maryland. Une cérémonie riche en couleurs mais pleine d'émotions au cours de laquelle des noms d'hommes et sénoufos ont été attribués. Notons pour rappel qu'il y a longtemps, bien longtemps, c'est-à-dire du XVIe au XIXe siècle, des populations africaines ont été arrachées au leur malgré eux. Il y a longtemps, et cela pendant 3 siècles, des peuples noirs ont été forcés de quitter leur terre, leurs tribus, leurs ancêtres, leur quotidien animaux, ont été forcés de perdre leurs racines. Pendant 300 ans donc, des êtres humains ont été coupés de leurs origines à l'occasion d'un certain commerce triangulaire, commerce d'échange entre les Amériques, l'Europe et l'Afrique, essentiellement basé sur la traite des Noirs. En échange de véritables pacotilles et autres objets de peu de valeur, ces êtres humains étaient acheminés par la mer vers des destinations inconnues par eux. Des voyages très périlleux qui duraient 1 an et parfois 2 et au cours desquels certains d'entre eux perdaient la vie. Aujourd'hui, 5 siècles plus tard, les descendants de ces peuples africains se posent des questions. Ils se posent des questions sur leur identité qu'ils cherchent à connaître. Ils cherchent à retrouver leurs origines pour un retour espéré aux sources. Le programme de dépistage par l'ADN a permis à 5 d'entre eux aujourd'hui de se savoir originaires de l'Afrique de l'Ouest, spécialement de la Côte d'Ivoire. C'est donc en leur honneur que l'organisation non gouvernementale appelée la Main Tendue, en collaboration avec celle dénommée Roots to Glory Tours, a organisé ce jour une cérémonie devant leur permettre non seulement d'être reconnus officiellement par la communauté ivoirienne, mais surtout de se faire une nouvelle identité.
That we are doing today, most of the names come from the Dan and the Senufo people. We didn't give them the name, we proposed the name and they chose themselves a lot of names. But the account group names are multiplied. A lot of people have it. So they wanted some name, the profound from the country. So when we call them, je vous demande pardon de les accueillir abondamment, ce qui veut dire d'applaudir.
My name is Ada Anago Brown. I am the president of Roots to Glory Tours. We want to make sure that our brothers and sisters whose ancestors left long ago are able to return to their country of origin. And this is one small way that we feel that they can. Getting a name from the country of origin that your ancestors came from is the first step for you to reconnect to your people. It's a very important thing and we don't take it lightly. It's a very serious thing. It's regaining your birthright. Imagine those years ago when the ancestors left the shores of the continent with their names, with their identity, with their personality, and when they came to the Americas, they were stripped of all of that. What we are trying to do is to reestablish that sense of community, that sense of home, that sense of belonging on the continent. So we're here to do something very special, and we hope that you take it as what it is. It is a very special thing. It's a very special occasion. And as we are Africans, we start every occasion with blessing our ancestors, because before any religion, we had our own religion and our own traditions.
Une telle cérémonie, dont l'importance est plus que capitale pour ces descendants d'Africains, nécessite bien sûr certains rites traditionnels, dont la libation. Il faut donc faire appel aux esprits. Il faut parler aux ancêtres et leur dire ce qui se passe et recevoir d'eux en retour la bénédiction et le bon déroulement de la cérémonie. Le tam-tam alors lance l'appel. C'est le notable chef Assam Eyang Sesekou de la région Upper-Bayan dans le sud-est du Cameroun qui a servi de transition entre les ancêtres et les nouveaux membres qui viennent de retrouver leur communauté.
Het wa facham be nga be ka be bo nya bati man de ma che betang be se bon betang ben be nyang baki e wa nga technology ba ka DNA bo ba de nga to ne ba pra fu ka se soro bo ne be se to fa sen chamti ne be ka be ba soro bo first be bo be ka bo ba che ben den be sen ko sen soro bo sen ben ba nyi be nya ka ba nyu a pia ja o me ka ni se che ka ba nyu ba ndo ko no mamba ba bless bo ben ba che wona pam ba nyep ba nyu ba nyere ma ko ne bo abi no ba fu America ba to bo ni research ne bo ba so ba nyu be men anyu ba ka abi nya ba chu bo ship enyen ba fu Ivory Coast ba fu Cameroon ba fu Gambia ba fu Ghana ba fu Sierra Leone ba fu South Africa ba do anchem to for
Mali.
Bese e be se do fa I say watching it do se to fa chom chamti ba nyi women sense of any to no more and you know ba dem be muna fu Cameroon ana fu Nigeria ana fu Mali ana fu Sendoyo be se ban kan se chibun Africa the great continent in Abaro. So by two and so by Yemen. Saying Muna two father Batiapa and Timakaja and we see and up. And I turn into the remote and Fufa Pity. Okay. In effect, what I was telling the ancestors is that we thank them very much for being beside us. Because we have been very strong to resist what happens to us. No matter how the torment that happened, a lot of people died in the sea, some died in the land, and some survived. And those who survived caused us to come here and meet them. As our brothers and sisters, that the DNA program that is going on, we want to thank that technology that's able to identify where those people came from. Because when they entered the ship, they didn't know who came from. When they arrived in America, they didn't know who came from Ivory Coast. They didn't know who left Cameroon. They didn't know who left Senegal. They didn't know Ghana. They didn't know. So with this program, they're able to know. And that first, the ancestors will receive those who have been identified as Ivorians, as Africans. Because the ancestor will receive first. Without them, then it will not going to work. Then after they receive our brothers and sisters who are coming home, we now will receive them wholeheartedly. That we are the same people, and that there should be love amongst us. If you see our brother on the way, because there are a lot of things that have happened in this country. We the black man, is already on the suffering side. We have not identified our own talents to work together as a team and develop those people. For example, I told them that the highest consumer of hair products is a black man, not so. Do we own those shops in this country? We don't own them, we buy them from ASEAN. And the money rotates among themselves. So those things renders us really poor. So we should start looking at ventures that the ancestors can support us. So we build an economic team that we can survive as a people. Those are the things I was trying to say. And that when they leave here to go to Ivory Coast, as you have given your name, go to Ivory Coast. They'll give you a land, build your house. So I want to thank Roots to Glory, the government of Ivory Coast, for giving me this opportunity to perform this libation. And the gods have accepted that what we are doing here is right. That when I took time, some minutes, to meditate and talk to them, they told me that everything was okay, that we could go ahead. So what I do is that I'm a citizen of Ekpe, and we have Ekpe in Kumasi, the boundary between Ghana and Ivory Coast. We have Ekpe in Mali, we have Ekpe in Cameroon, we have Ekpe in Nigeria, we have Ekpe in Cuba, we have Ekpe in Brazil. So it's a global thing. It's not only in Cameroon. So when we start meeting and sharing information, we're going to learn a lot about ourselves, which we don't know. So thank you, the director of Roots to Glory, again, for making it this evening. La Main Tendue?
Yes.
La Main Tendue, ok. La Main Tendue. C'est vous? Bon, je vous remercie beaucoup, madame. Parce que nous sommes bilingues. Je suis au Cameroun, je même bien expliquer en français. Yeje, jabari owa, amotuma, kanana debo yin. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Au nombre de 5, ils ont reçu leur certificat de nomination en guise d'extrait de naissance.
I'm the president of our association. We call that Dankwado USA. Dankwado USA means that we won. We won bad. If your head is hurting, that means your stomach is hurting, so we won. So we here, and some of you guys came to our party on July 1st, and that party was to celebrate the sinful and dark culture. And look at today, we here. I live in New York, but I couldn't stay in New York today because this thing was going on yesterday for you, for her, for everybody. And I thanks our big chef who just bless our ceremony. Without bless, we know nothing. So here I'm gonna call fatigue. Fatigue. That's what we say. I'm fatigue. Okay, fatigue means happiness. This name has been given to Denver Value and
Fatigue.
It's Yafige.
Yafige. We say fatigue.
yeah.
Oh, that's how you pronounce
Yes,
it?
a fatigue.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Okay.
No, with Kitana. Kitana, yeah, Kitana. Kitana means someone who is interesting, and that name has been given to Daniel Nicole Walker.
Welcome.
It's in the Dam, where I am from. That name is Same. We say Same. Same means someone who is lucky, who is happy, who everybody loves. But before everybody loves you, that means what you're doing with people. Are you behaving with people? Are you being good with people? Donc Same, mais moi pour Same. So this name has been given to Wendy Clarice Mercier.
I just want to thank my family, my mom, my sister, my nephews for coming because they thought I was nuts. My Naizu and Company family also for coming. It's really, really important to me to be part of the community. I've tried my best to be part of each of the communities that I'm part of. So thank you guys for welcoming me. Thank my family for supporting me in my endeavors to find out who I am and to at least allow my family to be able to tell the real story about where we come from and who we are, because it's not good enough to say, you're black, because I told you. That's not a good answer. It's not a good answer, so thank you.
Welcoming me to the community, and I look forward to my new name and all of the meaning.
You know, one of the things that I discovered had to be 2 years ago now that I am Ivorian. 26% of my DNA. And so I am very proud to say that I know where I'm from. And I told my family, and I've told everybody, and I've tried to participate in as many activities as possible. I even had a radio show where we had Ivorians on my radio show discussing Ivory Coast and telling people about the country and about our beautiful continent. And yes, I am African,
and I'm very happy to welcome you, because really this is what we're looking for, to find our ancestors and know where we're coming from. This is very important part of our life, and I'm very, very happy to know that you find your origin. And without that, we are nobody. And when you find it, you are blessed in love by God to be part of them and to be part of us here. So welcome in the family. And you haven't been in Ivory Coast this year? Those who went, I don't know if you read about it, they were very, very happy to have been there and part of this country, this beautiful country, and peaceful, and we love each other, and we love people that are part of us that come and join us. And because it is a blessing after all. So welcome again.
We are going to introduce you to the community at large, and we are going to follow the drums to the stage.
Après cette cérémonie de libation où ils ont été accueillis à bras ouverts par leurs ancêtres en vue de regagner leur terre d'origine, un accueil chaleureux et plein d'émotions leur a été réservé par les Ivoiriens venus nombreux ce jour-là prendre part à la 8e édition de la foire culturelle et économique de la Côte d'Ivoire, organisée chaque année par l'organisation non gouvernementale La Main Tendue, dirigée par Madame Koulibaly Kayatou Pepita, épouse Krabé.